All right. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing this evening? Holy crap, we're at 73 viewers out of the gate. That's got to be a record for start time. That is quite crazy. Welcome, everybody. I'm assuming with 73 people, a few of you guys are new to the stream, so welcome to anyone new. Welcome back to anybody who's been with us regularly. Go through the chat and see what everybody's doing here. But how is everybody doing? How's your week been? How's your Saturday? Mine was pretty good, but I can get into that later. What's up, Heavenly Gamer, Searchlight? So we hit the 1 year mark. Congrats, Nick. Thanks, Searchlight. Yeah, 1 year since the quarantine proof your backlog. So if anybody doesn't remember, that was the ad where, oh wow, I'm way out of focus up here, where I was throwing stuff over my shoulder and stuff, and I'm gonna like fix that from here. That is really annoying. Apparently I'm just going to be out of focus all evening. How did I fix that last time? Let's try this. There we go. Anyway, 1 year anniversary of that ad where I threw the toilet paper over my shoulder and told everybody they should buy Gunpla. And it's a big moment because I think that was like the catalyst for a lot of the growth that's happened over the last year, especially that immediate early growth. It's just crazy. Anyway, I'll keep going here. What's up, Ben Wary? I'm SpongeBob ready. Nike, good to see you. Bone Daddy KW, what's up? What's up, Nick? Lawrence Tongue, hey, all ready for another relaxing Saturday night build stream. Steve Hummel, yeah, I figured I'd come hang out while I apply some water slides. Which kit? I love water slides. I need to do water slides again soon. Jason Galloway, James Clark, what's up, Seraphim, Leoth1, Terrence Cleary, Riakath, Scott, Tony's Toys, Kevin Chow, Philip Valentic, Jesus Hernandez, Zeus Garma, Andrea C, Eric Young, Joshua S, Kevin Lee, Josh Pontius, Artie DeAnd, happy anniversary, thanks Artie. What's up, Chad, Kyle Dixon, Couple Viking, wow. So Wicked Zen, Meliodas, that sounds right. What's up, G-Mang, Gundam Yeen, Jay McDonough, Buster. Nick, let's get 50 likes before Nick gets here. I don't think you quite hit that yet. Although viewer is almost up to 100 already, which is insane. I haven't even started building anything yet. That might have to do with all the ridiculous stuff we're giving away today, so stay tuned for that. Searchlight, I already said hi to Searchlight. Victor, Gojira. I need like a checkbox that tells me whether or not I've read someone's name. I'm never going to catch up. This is crazy. Terrence Cleary. I'm going to start skipping through this to get caught up a little bit. So if I don't call out your name, I'm sorry. It's a Demorpheus, ECG, Cindermint, MJRL Hobby Stuff, Adam. Rough week. Glad the weekend is here. I'm glad the weekend's here too. I had a great day. Hope you're having a great weekend. George, hey Nick, how do we join the Discord? So the Discord is for customers. If you have made a purchase before and you haven't received a link by email, send me a DM or an email and I will get you hooked up. That menu, is it me or the camera blurry? It's taking me a few minutes to get caught up here. Great day, beautiful weather. Went up to the park with kids tonight. It was lovely. That's nice. The weather is awesome. It's anniversary of the QPYB vid, not Mecha Warehouse stream. Right. The stream anniversary is coming up though. This is the 45th and I've taken a few weekends off, so we're probably like a month and change. I have to go look back at when the first one was, the first stream. And it's not the anniversary of Mecha Warehouse either. We're coming up on the second anniversary at late April. Got like some great day so far. Finally got a PS5. Nice. Alex, good evening. Nick spent all day puppy proofing our fence. But done for the night. Ready to chill with you all on the stream. 103 viewers now. Got a backlog that went out and got 2 more kits today. Nice Raptor. It never ends. I was cleaning up my attic a bit today where the warehouse used to be. Back where I shot that video and everything. We're finally getting around to cleaning up boxes and stuff. And part of my backlog is now residing up there because I just don't have room. Almost caught up-ish. So Chow, Michael Simon, I'm Eric. Kind of full house tonight. We absolutely do. It's pretty crazy. RDDN. What even are the giveaways? I feel like I've never actually know what's being given away because I'm too lazy to read the email. I think that was pictured in the email. It was on Instagram today as well. We've got I need a spreadsheet here to keep track myself. Headlining, we got an RG Zeong and MGZZ Verka tonight. 2 others kits that were on there was a Best Hit Chronicle PlayStation, which is actually a donation from the Ding and Dents from Tempest Catalyst. An HG Hyakushiki donated by Weeks K40. And we also have one of those new spherical kits that we just got in stock that was donated by Vicron. And I got some signed posters as well, so we got a lot of stuff today. Extra special giveaways. Hey Nick, when are you restocking RG Ava 1? Soon, I think. I just got a spreadsheet last night that has ETAs on a lot of stuff. We'll be publishing it in the Discord pretty soon. Is it me or does your name sound like a pirate's name? I don't know. Pirates are cool though, so 114, wow. As I'm reading this, I'm getting further behind. So anniversaries, I feel like this is a relationship. There you go. I had a quarantine after a canceled trip to Europe, so I started working on my backlog. Then I saw the ad, great. Mecha Warehouse price at PG Asteroid, been a fan since, nice. Yeah, those stories would be great to hear, how people heard about Mecha Warehouse. My puppy went to the vet, ear infection in both the ears, that's a bummer. Just threw away so much cellophane, so many bagged up runners, and the Full Metal Panic fall kit. Oh man. I'm gonna start getting to build this thing. Maybe Nick is a pirate and he just doesn't want to admit it, so we ask him to share his treasure. I'm gonna go turn my Shinkri on a Hot Toys box. Mecha Warehouse will help start my backlog. Best Gunpla store. Thanks, Andrea. All right. I should build something. What's up, Zach? Wow, we've got quite the audience today. I should point out 2 things before I get started here. Number one, I'll try not to ask this more than once or twice tonight, but I would appreciate it if you hit that like button. It'll help show this stream to more people, which obviously helps me out, and just very much appreciated. And the other thing is, if you are in the market for any kits tonight, maybe you didn't win and you wish you had, there is this live 10 discount up on mechawarehouse.com during the stream tonight. And you can save a little bit of scratch if you place an order, and that's good for you. There's a stream that got me to buy, so I had on either Instagram or Facebook, but the stream did it. Cool spud. I'm glad that it's worthwhile. Treasures Mecha Warehouse friends we made along the way. There you go. I didn't have a backlog until Mecha Warehouse. Sorry, Damien. I am really sorry. I think it's the first stream I've had to sit and watch. Congrats on Nick on the success of the past year. Thanks, Amanda. Okay, what am I looking for runners here? This was asked before, and I'm sorry for asking it, but rather forgetful the answer. Is there any plans for resin conversion kits? Maybe. I've looked at one particular manufacturer that I might end up with a kit from as kind of a test run. I have a lot of issues right now with just dealing with space and cash. In fact, I probably won't be going after a lot of brand new stuff over the next month or two because I just got whiff of what's coming in April, and it is a lot. So I need to be kind of ready to pay for that restock order, and then I can get back to thinking about expansion of lines and stuff. Don't get to set your clocks an hour ahead at 2 a.m. Oh man. We lose an hour, don't we? Heck, thanks for the Jesta. Can't wait to build it nice. Enjoy that kit. That sounds cool. I think I saw the Mecha Warehouse link via the Gunpla Reddit, and it was when the Universal Century buy 2 get 1 discount deal was going on, and that got me to buy. That's cool. So April's going to be fire. April's going to be crazy. So buy more stuff so you have more room. Got it. Yeah, I honestly, if that shipment showed up today, I do not have room for it. It's going to be somewhere on the order of 2 to 2.5 times what I got last summer with that really big shipment that I made a video about. So that's going to be insane. I don't know if it'll all show up at once, but that's roughly equivalent when I compare dollar value and stuff. It's going to be a big shipment. So I need L and I need T. Where's T? There's T. Time to start saving for April. Absolutely. Just in time for everybody to be getting their tax checks if they haven't yet. Stimulus checks will have showed up. It's going to be a crazy next month or two. I'm about Mecha Warehouse from Gundam University. I think I found about GU from randomly browsing online. That's cool. You're around here, but I gotta say, I'm digging all the community interaction from you. Found you from your Facebook vlog, and the transparency from Hobby Store is really cool. Thanks, Sean. That's kind of what I'm going for. I'm glad that it's coming through. Yeah, March seems to be dry so far in terms of reprints. Yeah, Kevin, I don't think I'm getting anything else in March until the end of March, and it might be early April based on what I'm hearing. I got a decent amount of stuff due to arrive in that time frame, but not as much or as early as I'd like. But you know, I'll take what I can get, I guess. We should be getting some Delpy decal stuff in though. Maybe this coming week or next, depending on how quickly they ship out that order. I think that's going to be our next stuff, and I do have another shipment full of kits that came in that will hopefully be restocking Friday. I bought so many things from Mecha Warehouse this month. Thanks, Elisa, Eliza. We did this last week. I'm so sorry. I can't wait till I get my stimulus check and tax return. I plan on saving that and splurging just a little bit for my birthday in June. Nice. Nick, what's your thoughts on the recent leaning towards high grades and restocks? I kind of like HGs for being so simple, even though I definitely love the complexity of MGs and RGs too. I think a lot more MGs are coming in that April shipment. I have a feeling that they might switch over the lines to do certain grades, because it would make sense that if you can print a particular runner that gets shared between multiple kits in a line, that you'd want to manufacture those kits around the same time so you can not do as many tooling changes. And so that's my assumption there. And so they probably were doing a lot of high grades, and then they'll probably switch over and do a lot of master grades, because there have been times where I've received tons of master grades around the same time. So I bet that's coming. Let's see. Scott, I learned about Mecha Warehouse from searching, looking for another Gundam hobby store to get my items from. Cool. Meliodas. What kit are you doing? This is the PG GP01. I started it back in December for the charity stream. I built the base Gundam in about 26 hours nonstop. And now I'm working on all the FB armor, trying to get this thing 100% complete and off my desk so I can start something new. Here, April from another source too. Yeah, April's going to be crazy for probably everybody. But Mecha Warehouse is your place if you need stuff in April. Let's see. Gundam Stim return, rather large order in my future. I'm waiting for my Stim, hoping for an MG Asteroid Turn Red. We've got those in stock right now, hopefully. I'm not sure off the top of my head how many we have left, but I think we have a decent stock of them. And where was I? Man, keeping up with this chat is super hard tonight. 130 viewers, holy Jesus. Are you getting any RG Aster red frames? I'm not sure. I have to look at the list. What I've thought is coming in and what's actually coming in don't necessarily align, so I need to, I definitely need to look at that new list to be sure. And if I start looking at that list tonight, I'm not building anything. There's Clay, by the way. I finished up the HG Unicorn titanium finish from Dings and Dents the other night. Can't wait for Stimmy to hopefully hit. Hoping RG Zeong is in by then. It might be, hopefully. What's up, ES Link? Just dropping to say hello from Mexico. Keep the good work. I am so behind on this chat. This must be how those people that have thousands of viewers feel. PG Strike Freedom, nice. Mecha Warehouse doing a web search. Hard to find a decent price gunplay here in Hawaii, especially when kits get added. 25 to 75% price increase. Yeah, shipping to Hawaii is not cheap, so that kind of makes sense. ECG, are your shipments coming from Bluefin or directly Bandai Japan? We get everything from Bluefin. We're not big enough to warrant direct shipments yet. Someday maybe. Nick, the Display 3.0 nippers you sent. Italian chef kiss. Nice. When's a new website coming? Hopefully this coming week, maybe. I'm waiting on some stuff. Waiting on an image that I need. And if that comes in this weekend, then I'm good to go. Just pop it up real quick to give a like and say how awesome Mecha Warehouse is. And yes, it was the quarantine proof your backlog that brought me in. Awesome, Adam. Thank you for stopping by. So David Kanan, are you waiting for Stim and some restocks? I'll be glad to place a large order for Mecha Warehouse. I only get my kits from Mecha Warehouse. Awesome, Mark. Thank you. The mobile gen still available for pre-order? It is, Julia. Send me a DM. We'll get you hooked up if you're looking for a pre-order on that. Nick needs a couple moderators. I need someone to sit here and read all my messages for me. And Mecha Warehouse by the ad on Facebook, and then Mecha Warehouse really caught my eye, made the company sound very legit and not like just one guy in an attic. And you were totally wrong, Artie. I should mention, let me change this over here. I am joined now, for at least the moment, until my son apparently claims her back. But Mrs. Mecha Warehouse is joining me for the moment. You can't see her, but she's here. And she's able to read the chat. She's building a Wobot, as she puts it. Any word in code Buki kits? I'll be looking at that after the new website, and perhaps after this April restock, just because I need to make sure I got the cash for all that stuff. Mecha Minion needs to assist with chat reads.
Hi, Artie.
There you go. People say hello to the missus.
Hi, guys.
What Wobot is Mrs. Mecha Warehouse building?
What is this? A Portanova?
Portanova green?
It's been so long. Portanova green.
Yeah, she's been nursing that kit like some people nurse a beer for like ever. Hi, awesome wife. Thanks for supporting Nick in his hobby business. Brownies. Is she building brownies? No brownies tonight. Did Mrs. Mecha Warehouse bring cookies?
I wish.
Yeah, me too.
Tonight.
Not tonight.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
The more.
It's like the Haru cookies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are pretty cool. If you check out her Instagram page, she posted them yesterday, right?
Yeah, I'm a little behind.
Yeah, they're back from February. If you were here on the stream, but that was back in February, you probably saw them on stream here.
Remind me which colors of these sandpapers are the ones I want to use. Sand sponges?
This is the
these?
roughest,
Okay.
and this is the finest.
Cool. Thank you.
Hello, the First Lady of Mecha.
That's a cool title.
Yeah. The Morpheus. I was introduced to Mecha Warehouse by my a-hole friends who decided I had too much money and needed to be kicked down a tax bracket. And I thank them. Yeah, wait, where's the dessert? Yeah, no dessert tonight.
I know. I
We were
had to
busy.
make a choice between robots or dessert. So tonight it's robots.
You heard it here first. What's her Instagram page? It's up on the screen right here. Cookies and Kits. She's really going to regret letting me do that.
Oh
I guess I
God.
didn't ask her if I should do that, but she didn't kill me for mentioning it on my stories yesterday, so. Now she needs a shirt that says First Lady of Mecha.
That's cool.
Robots are always a superior choice to dessert. Unless the dessert is robots, which it is sometimes. Like that cake, the Optimus cake you made.
That was a yummy robot.
Currently, I found her Instagram page while trying to find the scammer. You know, I like a person who got a priority straight. Robots before dessert, always. It's definitely better for the waistline to put robots before dessert.
Yep.
Has Mrs. ever built a gingerbread kit? Oh, you should have seen. She made a
Have I
ginger.
built a gingerbread?
She we wanted to do a family gingerbread house back in December. And it turned into her basically single-handedly making a gingerbread-like Japanese castle. It was a little crazy. I think
it's a little bit too much.
It's a little bit too much. It was pretty cool, though.
It was.
Well, pot cakes.
Make it dessert. I like it.
Delicious robots, a novel concept. Go to Gundam base in Tokyo, you can get robot desserts.
Nice.
Let's take up an extra karate session with the desserts. Definitely. Yeah, I was just telling everybody I was preparing for world championship level competition. It was really just trying to burn off the desserts. Gingerbread mech. We should do a gingerbread robot. That'd be cool.
Challenge accepted.
Mrs. Mecha Warehouse be able to make a cake of the kits Mr. Mecha Warehouse is making.
The blue guy?
No, well, if she's talking about the one that I'm making, I think he's
Oh.
referring to the kit that I'm building now.
Oh. I don't know. Seems a little complicated, but I mean, Optimus, I just did like the head and chest.
Yeah.
I guess I could try some kind of a Gundam head thing.
Mrs. Mecha needs her own cartoon character.
Oh God.
Does the Mecha Warehouse mascot robot have a name? Yes, it's a Blue 01, which is visible on the poster. My notifications are at least discreet.
I usually have to worry about this stuff.
So on the sticker here, Blue 01 apparently is the name. Maybe just do Mecha Blue like the sticker. That's I believe that's our naming designation for the for at least the blue version. Like, is there a red 01? No, I think the red is a different number. I mean, honestly, at this point, she might be done before the GP01 too. This thing is a beast. She started hers before I started this one, though, just for the record.
Yes.
To send out dum-dums with chibi boxes. Cool. Was somebody talking Mecha Meringue? 10 out of 10 with Nam RX-78 Ginger Snaps. I'm not doing very good on the building end. I've like
I
cut
haven't
out-
put one piece together.
I've cut out 4 pieces and trimmed and sanded the nubs off of one at the 25-minute mark here. This is crazy.
Just too much to read. Saber biscuits.
I'm late. What is Mrs. building? She's working on a Portanova Green that she started back in, I don't know, what was it, like October, November or something. It was after we moved to the warehouse, right?
I don't remember.
Pancake sardines in a can. Hi, Mrs. Mecha. Nice to meet you. Always awesome to see another lady builder. Used to think I was a lone oddball. You're definitely not a lone oddball. I'm seeing more and more women involved in the hobby. I wouldn't have thought it when I started, but I was wrong. What order did the colors of stickers come out in? Orange was second, and then green and red, I think, technically came at the same time. Be drawn for that first drawing soon, too. Usually I have at least a few parts done by now. And we're up to, holy crap, 159 viewers. That's insane. Welcome anybody who's new tonight. This is quite the crowd tonight. I'm going to start a new kit tonight, but I think I'm going to wait for that Luna Morizaku that's in transit. Looks like a fun kit. There are quite a few female builders on Discord. Buy and join. Yeah, we definitely have a pretty good women's contingent on the Discord now. I mean, men are new to building. Women have been building since the beginning. What's up, Commander Wolf Hadley? Look at any other colors to make the stickers, and we will add some colors at some point. It's just a matter of getting around to it. It's been a lower priority than the 50 million other things. Nick is literally never going to finish the kit. He'll have a second warehouse before he has this kit finished. It's starting to feel that way.
Possible.
Placed another order with y'all. You're a lovely small business. Thank you, Daniel. Really appreciate it. Leo, a restock of the MG Freedom Gundam version 2.0. I think that's one that's coming in that huge April shipment that I was talking about. There's a ton of stuff. April is like 118 different line items of what's going to come in. Some of those are duplicate line items because they were the same kit word at different times. When I realized I need more or whatever. But I would say there's at least 100 different kits, including a bunch of master grades coming in the April time frame. Would you ever get a 2-story warehouse next time you expand? Probably not. If I go vertical, it would be taller. Like, I guess it might technically be 2 stories, but I wouldn't want to have a second floor. I would just want the vertical space so I could eventually get a forklift in there and put stuff up on pallet racks. When I'm buying, 10 cases of a kit or something, would be cool. I guess if I had a second story, it would be to put an office or something. 18 line items. Hope you're prepared to receive all of those and put them into inventory. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not really prepared to pay for them either. So there's a live 10 code right over here. Save 10%. Dig me out some space to put them. Does the April spot include some of the Gundam Wing kits? I think at least a few of them. Freedom 2.0 is a great kit. Get a perfect straight PG back in stock anytime soon. I forget if there were any PGs in that order, or not in that order, in that estimated ETA. I don't remember seeing many PGs. There's a lot of PGs we don't have in order, but the April 2021 restock include all of the RG Evangelion kits. I don't think all of them, but I think a few of them. Any out of print kits coming? Depends on your definition of out of print. I mean, anything that hasn't been produced recently is considered out of print, in my opinion. So, wow, 176. This is definitely a record for not just a ridiculous spike. We had one last year where we had, what, like 300 people come in? But I think YouTube decided to show it to a bunch of random people and made some fun trolling and stuff.
Are these like the kids nippers or are these good nippers?
What'd you say?
What kind of nippers are these?
Those
Are
are
the ones?
the entry nippers.
Okay, I can tell.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to borrow the God hands, you can, because
All right.
I'll be sanding for another
Just curious
20 minutes at this rate.
I remember it being this difficult.
Have you ever visited Odaiba, Japan for the Gundam base? I haven't. So I got into Gundam last time I was in Japan, but we weren't there like for that kind of stuff. So by the time I realized that that was an option, I think I was already out of Japan. There way I can order pre-order Ava 01 and use the Live 10 discount. No, we don't do pre-orders for anything that's already been printed because our deliveries for those kits have been spotty at best. There's a lot of stuff that we've ordered that was promised that hasn't shown up, and I don't like the idea of holding on to your money indefinitely. We only take pre-orders that are actually new releases. Kira, any word on the Unleashed kits? When we could buy some? I'm expecting them in April is when they're coming in. I think I still might have a few left for pre-order, but I'm trying to save some for when they hit the shelves. Nick has won. I'll pre-order the Z Gundam. I'm a man of weakness. I think I'm getting my first PG from you once Stimmy hits. Hopefully we get PGs back in stock. Vince, you a coffee or tea kind of guy? Definitely tea. I don't drink coffee. Not really sure why.
Because that one time you had one sip of coffee, it sent you into orbit.
Maybe that was it. Yeah, I don't really know why, but I've started drinking tea more consistently. Tony's Toys. I'll have to go to Japan and see the full-size RX-78. Yeah, it should be up now when we go. When we were planning on going last year, it wouldn't have been up and ready to go yet, so we'll have to make that a thing once we can get back to Japan. Mecha Warehouse trip to Japan when things get better. There we go. We should have a Mecha Warehouse. Excuse me, Mecha Warehouse group visit to Japan. Mrs. Mecha Warehouse is going to be spoiled if she uses God hand nippers. She knows she's used them before, and she has found out the difference between those and the $8 entry nippers. There apparently is a big difference in value between the 50-something dollar and yeah. Let's see. G-Base has the Transforming Unicorn now. Oh, cool. You waiting for the MG Jin release in April? Are you going to do anything about the person that ran the scam this week? I don't know if there's much I can do. I believe they've been taken down or dealt with by Facebook. I don't know if there's any way to actually take legal action. Most likely they weren't actually in the US, which makes that really difficult. And I believe, based on the evidence I've seen, looks like they probably hacked somebody's account to use, so it would be really hard to trace that back. Nick, what are your favorite teas to drink? I don't really have a specific favorite tea, really. I'm not like a serious tea drinker. I just drink tea because it has caffeine in it, and I need caffeine sometimes. And it tastes okay. So I try not to watch streams. I spend money and I cave in a desire, but I'm always entranced by your sparkling personality, so I keep coming back. Mm-hmm. You hear that? Someone thinks I have a sparkling personality.
I've been telling you this. You don't believe me.
I don't believe any of you. Not at all. Last update for things went on for so long was the life-size walking one would be up through April 1st, 2022. I'm not sure if they're extended due to pandemic. Group trip would be cool. There you go. We gotta figure that one out. That would be a hell of a trip to coordinate. I'm thinking about a Mecha Warehouse trip to shoot content. See if I can visit the factory and see what I can get away with. If I can pull any strings. We need a sparkling hollow Nick and blue sticker now. Oh man.
This question about if you could have any mobile suit and it would be real, what would it be?
Oh, now I see it. Here's the question: if you could have any mobile suit and it'd be real, what would it be? Would you have a Kit Bash real mobile suit? How reliable is a Kit Bash mobile suit? Is it like a whatchamacallit? I don't know. What would I get? This is a tough question. Let me think about that a moment. Will Mrs. Mecha Warehouse be joining the live feed on a regular basis?
Probably not. The little one is being very oddly understanding. I'm kind of wondering if he's okay.
There you go. Yeah, the kids make that tough. Mrs. Mecha Warehouse stream side by side with you, Nick. Definitely not today. I'm kind of surprised she's on here knowing that there's 175 people watching. Just talking, let alone being on camera, I think would...
I'm trying to ignore it.
She's trying to pretend you guys aren't here.
Looking at it as spending more time with you. And your sparkling personality.
I don't believe you. It's certainly not for my speed of building. Bought your sanding from Amazon. I couldn't sand like you do. It kept bending. Interesting. I wonder what I do differently. I understand that Nick seems more lively with Mrs. Mecha Warehouse is around. Interesting. I think I tend to just go down the tubes as the night goes on anyway. I think I've done pretty good. And the larger the audience, I think the more energy I have. Because this is pretty crazy. We should probably do that first draw too. And I gotta think of what suit I would have.
I can't say I have a favorite Gundam series because I've seen like 1.5 episodes.
Yeah, I tried to show you 8th MS Team. Force you to watch 2 before you could make a decision, and then she made a decision to stop watching it. Okay, I gotta figure out what this number range is, considering the massive number of people in here and the massive number of prizes. 2, 3, 4. So there are 8 prizes and 173 people in stream. So if Nick sparkles, does that make him a magical character? And if so, does he change into Blue 01 when he changes?
Ooh.
What kid have you had the most fun doing post work on weathering and painting and such? I think the kit I probably enjoyed the most for painting and that kind of stuff was the SDCS Gundam ground type I built a while back. I scratch built a base for it. It was pretty crazy. The cosplay is Blue 01 this year for Halloween. That'd be pretty crazy. Oh, Nick is magical girl, 100% confirmed. Wow. Okay. All right, so let's do this draw before I forget. Start her with G Gundam. Okay, apparently we gotta start with G Gundam. Let's do this draw. So let's throw a number in chat. I want to make a really big wide range for this first one since there's so many people and so many prizes. We've drawn a lot of numbers, and we will shrink that range as the night goes on. So let's throw a number in the chat between 1 and 1,000. 1 and 1,000. One number per person. Please don't change your number, even if somebody else posts the same number. And 1 per person. I think I said that already, like 3 times. And that chat rate per minute or whatever just flew absolutely through the roof here. I might actually get to put pieces together in a moment here. It only took me like 40 minutes to get there. This is the slowest I've ever built, absolutely. Maybe it's a good thing you didn't join me during the charity stream.
Oh.
I probably would.
Distracting you? It's not
Oh, I guess you're not. It's not really you.
People.
It's really them. It's all your fault. Apparently, when you have 170 some odd people.
It's a lot of questions
and
comments to keep up with.
Oh, whack, my chat stopped moving. We broke GM plus chat. Oh yeah, that number just popped up. We're at 189 now. GM Plus, I see your number. You post 790. I got you. Somebody's gonna have fun looking for all these numbers. You a fan of PVZ? PVZ. I'm not even sure if I know what PVZ is, or I might know if I heard the expansion of that acronym. Finish this nub real quick, and then I will draw my 8 numbers. Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever played it. I like tower defense type games though, but I don't think I've ever played it. All right, I'm gonna call time. Up in here, we're gonna throw 8 numbers in chat. We're going to start with, let's see, what's the first prize? A couple zeros on there. So first number, and this is for the, we'll start with the PlayStation. So this is for the Best Hit Chronicles PlayStation, 779. I got a spreadsheet here. I'm going to actually record these on a spreadsheet. $82 for the HG Hyakushiki. $331 for the Spherical. What's the end of that? $829 for the ZZ Double Zeta Verka. $318 for the RG Zeong. Damn, wife's aggro made me miss it. Oh man, bummer. And then signed poster will be the next 3 numbers, which is 761, 775, and 981. So, a lot of numbers here. Oh, do we have some winners? Zach Zero's got 331. Oh, that little voice. Yeah. Oh, baby. Maybe Mecha Warehouse knows all about the Gundams.
Gundams.
All the Dundams. All the Dundams. Yeah, let me know if anybody got any of those numbers, and I'll try to figure out how to scroll back through and confirm. I think I might have saw that somebody got one. Haha, Mecha Junior is adorable.
Let's see it again.
331 right here. So Zaku Zero with 331s. My kid said the same. The Dum Dums.
Whoa.
Mecha Junior or Mecha Mark II? Mecha Junior Mark II? Perhaps? Because Mecha Junior Mark I is sleeping?
He's in the bathroom.
Or the bathroom.
He should be
You
sleeping.
should be sleeping. Okay.
Well, look at this.
331. Zaku Zero with the spherical.
Okay. Do you want to go watch a show downstairs?
Let me just see if I can confirm that real quick. Holy numbers.
What do you want to watch?
This is a crazy crowd tonight.
Let's go pick one up.
I need a bot for this or something. Zaku Zero 331. Okay, cool. I see it. Nick needs to build a custom Dum Dum Gundam now. There you go. Get some water slides or something. Cool. Well, we got 7 prizes left. We will dramatically shrink that number range for the next one. Do it with Control F and then type in the numbers. That's probably smart. Maybe I will try that this next time. Well, let's see if the missus ends up coming back or not. Don't feel bad about your pace tonight, Nick. I'm working on the full arm of our cot, and its arms are super weird. Sleeve thing. Oh, those are interesting. Hear such weird reports about people having interesting times with those sleeve bag things. What did Zaku Zero get? He got the high grade spherical, the new release we got in this week. So it was donated by Vikron. So thanks Vikron for the donation, and congrats Zaku Zero. It's Japan for Halloween back in 2016 at Shibuya Crossing. It was insane, so many people. 2016, I was actually there right before that. We left on like the 23rd, 24th or something of October. Thank you all for being very helpful. Most wholesome community. Yes, appreciate it. Oh, cool. Those kits look awesome. They do look very interesting. Just have to be mindful since Control F will search from all available text, so bring up previous numbers too. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit aware. But it's certainly probably faster to do that than to go through every single number, considering how many people are watching tonight. This is definitely a record stream. All right. I'm going to put parts together. If I can find them. There they are. Alright guys, gotta hit the sack, gotta work in the morning. Have a great night all. Thank you for hanging out, Eric. Have a good evening. Finally building my work done. Couldn't be happier. Awesome. DOMs are cool. I want to build. I got a Dwaj, the P Bandai Master Grade, back a while back, and I would kind of love to build that one. Panel lining HG face is gonna be so nerve-wracking. Why is that, G-Ming? I don't know if I've had a problem with those. So Cody, how did last night go for you, Cody? What happened after I left, not due to my own control? Lost power last night in the middle of the community Zoom. Well, I lost power before the Zoom, and I was running on my generator, but we lost internet access during the Zoom. Smile animations. What are you building? This is the PG GP01. I started it way back in December for my charity stream, and I've been working on the FB armor for what feels like forever now. There's light at the end of the tunnel, though. I'm working on the shin and leg stuff, and then there's probably the core fighter. And then it's, you know, panel lining and decals and all that good stuff. Huge gorilla hand, so holding small parts can be a delicate process. I bet. I guess that's true. And the fear of dropping a part like that, losing it in the carpet forever, is a real thing. Speaking of the Dwaj, has the 2.0 MG DOM been released yet? Not yet. And I don't think they've become available for pre-orders yet either. Oh, and she's back. She ditched the junior minion, what do we call it? Mecha Junior Mark II. Someone told me the Dwaj was like a 1.5, the new one was a 2.0. That might be true. I know they changed some of the core stuff. The new one might be a 1.5 too, which is what Minyanji just said. Late for the stream. How you doing, Nick? Thanks, XS Gunpla. I'm doing well. Welcome. Do you think you'll get more RG Zeong the last set? I don't know. Somebody said somewhere that they thought it was a one and done deal, but I'm not sure I believe them, because the RG new effects set is still available and has been reprinted multiple times. I hope it comes back. Those sold very fast. I should have got more. I didn't think they'd be as popular as they were. Do you have a favorite Gundam Mecha anime series? So my standard go-to answer for this is Gundam Wing, because it got me into Gundam, but 8th MS Team because of like the gritty realism. And I still owe somebody an answer for what Gundam I would take if I could have any Gundam. But like, it kind of depends on what the world's like. Like if I was in Universal Century, I would want something different than if I was in After Colony, say. Got a contest of enter that challenges to make a beast creature. I plan to use a Marcosius body and a Barbatos torso and legs to kibash him into a Minotaur. Anyone have any tips? Interesting. I don't. Mecha Junior Unit 2. Maybe that's better. Mecha Junior Unit 2. Unit 1 and Unit 2.
Thing 1, thing 2.
DX might get a few more friends, but they're like the RG Ava kits. Or when the West Star Gundam Wing, at least in the 90s. Yeah, for me it was like early 2000s. I think I was in middle school when Gundam Wing hit Tsunami for the first time. Or high school. God, I don't even remember. G-Self has a built-in toilet. Might be the best one to pick for a Buckout Gundam. Can you imagine 8th MS Team with the look and redesign of Thunderbolt? I think would be like the Dream series right there. Well, they have, isn't there a Thunderbolt Gundam ground type? So you can probably already envision and see some of that, what that would look like. Might try adding Digimon kit. parts. We've got a few Digimon kits. We'll probably get more as they go on. They do pretty well. All right. I'm starting to lose the Pokemon kits. I want to look into Pokemon kits when we do the new website, I think. I'm going to start adding more stuff. Zeta Double Zeta, we're going to get an anime remake. Oh, interesting. Another fan of War in the Pocket here. I love that, Alex. That seems pretty dope. Personal favorites After War Gundam X, though. I haven't seen After War Gundam X. Speaking of Thunderbolt, I hope more reprints are coming. I hope so too. I assume they're coming at some point, but the stuff that I thought I was getting that was all Thunderbolt stuff has not shown up on the ETA list that I was talking about, so I don't know when. All right. Got both the shin armor stuff. You ordered any P Bandai stuff for yourself recently? Yeah, I ordered the Tall Geese 2 Master Grade, and I've got a massive box that just came in not too long ago full of the other P Bandai wing kits and duplicate and triplicate. Too bad the 160 Mazinger Z is sold out. Yeah, hopefully, I think they'll come around again. Have you ordered the Gloria Losers P Bandai add-on set? I have not. Don't plan on it. It just doesn't speak to me. I don't really care enough about it or for it. Like, it looks interesting, but I have too much stuff as it is. Alright, so I need U, D, and P. Wish they add some stuff to Sandrock and Heavy Arms Customs. They left them the same from the film. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. More PG kits in stock. Not sure how often those come around or so. I haven't seen any PG stuff recently. You got an announcement, or is this a personal hoarding? It's personal hoarding. Like I kind of mentioned, we were up in the attic today, finally clearing out like empty boxes from around the time that we moved Mecha Warehouse to the actual warehouse from the attic, and my backlog has started taking over the attic. What did you say when you saw the shelves full of kits up there?
Probably, is this the warehouses or is this yours?
There's enough stuff up there. She wasn't sure if it was mine or Mecha Warehouse occupying those shelves. Up with the shortages in the Zakuchar Hello Kitties. I mean, it's a popular kit. They only can produce so much stuff, and they are coming. I think I've got some Hello Kitty stuff coming in April. Which one day they decide to reprint state, especially the O. MG the O keeps coming up in conversation. Well, your backlog must be huge. It's large, for sure. I don't think it's record breaking, but it's more than I care to admit. 5 and 22, let's see. A lot of local hobby stores are having problems getting any kits. One local shop was only able to get maybe 15 kits, all HG, and that was lucky. Yeah, there's definitely some supply issues. My non-bluefin supplier that I go to sometimes for kits has instituted quantity limits on a lot of stuff. When something comes in, they will only let you buy up to, like, I don't know, 10% of their stock or something, because they don't want one place buying everything out. Which unfortunately means I can't buy as much stuff from them. And, but I have plenty of stuff coming from Bluefin now, so. I wonder how much the plant would charge to commission a personal kit, i.e. Blue 01. Probably a lot. I don't think I could sell enough of them to make it worthwhile yet. Adam Teddy asks, when does it go from backlog to hoarding? Or from backlog to hoard, asking for a friend. I think as long as we don't admit it, then it's not a problem. And Adam Shields says, I could say to your friend is, when it's a hoard, you know. My hoard is grotesquely large and still growing. All right, well, I want to do that second draw. So we're gonna dramatically reduce that number range. Let's we've got 7 prizes left. Let's draw a number between 1 and 750 this time. So everybody can throw one number in chat, one number per person. Do not change your number or anything like that. Even if somebody else uses the same number, we can always flip the Mecha Warehouse coin if we need to. And somebody asked right before the numbers started occupying the screen here, that asked if the Delpy order list will be available. I'll probably publish it on the Discord incoming tomorrow maybe, or Monday. So most of my backlog to make room for a virtual schoolroom. That's kind of a bummer. It always seems like somebody posts a number right after I say time, so I'm going to wait an extra few minutes on this one. What's everybody building out there? I probably should wait till after the numbers stop rolling in, but I guess too late. I already asked. If you're building something, what are you working on? David Smith, I appreciate when people post their large backlogs on Discord so I can show my wife that mine's not out of control. That's the spirit. Building nothing I've ever been able to build and watch a stream, can't concentrate. That's kind of how I feel. That's some really cool things people are working on. Sand color Don Tropin, HD Leo, nice. Leos are awesome. Everybody should build a Leo. All right. Let's call time. All right, so let's start drawing numbers here. I draw 7 numbers. So same order as last time. So first up is 84, and that's for the PlayStation. 551 for the HG Hyakushiki. 441 for the ZZ Verka. 705 for the RG Zeong. And then the signed poster 102. 358. And 172. I've been working on the Barbatos expansion armor if I can stop sneezing. Allergies are probably coming back with everything getting warm, at least around here. This week was beautiful.
I'm being summoned.
What'd you say?
I think I'm being summoned.
Oh.
Almost got the leg done.
But the Shiku's already won. No, the Spherical is what was won in the first round, Liath. Is that water or Russian water? Oh, what I'm drinking, Ben? This is actually, it's water. It's water mixed with liquid IV. It's like a sport drink, kind of low sugar sport drink. I just kicked off. We had 2 days, at least 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. It's been dry as heck. Interesting. Alex says none. Do we have no winners this round? That's good stuff. Yeah, I enjoy it. I kind of need it. Worked out pretty hard today. I think I sweat a decent amount. Wouldn't mind getting myself rehydrated. Do you feel like success in Mecha Warehouse has affected how you feel about the hobby, either positively or negatively? It's an interesting question. I mean, I don't know if it's changed how I feel about the hobby. I think it's obviously maybe changed how I feel about the community. I've always been... No winners, we're all losers. I've been just amazed by how great everybody is, the amount of support I get, and it feels like, I don't know, like I feel like in some businesses, or the way some businesses behave and how the people that patronize them behave, it's like there's a business and there's customers and they're almost at odds. But I feel like my customers want to support me more than I want to support them sometimes. Not that I don't want to support them, but maybe you know what I mean. Like we got people donating stuff for these giveaways and stuff, which is crazy. Like I never asked for it. I never thought that would happen in a million years. I wasn't even thinking about that, but it's really cool. They went to help, got a melting down 3-year-old into bed. Bummer weeks. At least you didn't miss any winners. Doing Control F, as you called it, ironically, a past stream has a view count that was a winning number. Interesting. Lucky Box a year or so ago. I had an MG Goku Ashtray, so I started to build that. Gonna paint it. See how that goes. Nice Atom. The community seems to be so very inviting compared to other hobbies. The Mecha Warehouse family are especially awesome because they embrace everyone. Yeah, it's incredible. Like, I think the community at large for Gunpla is pretty good, but there definitely are a few little pockets of elitism and negativity in places. Not bad, but it's out there. But I feel like the what we've got going on here is incredible. We don't really have any of those issues at all. Nigioka came for a kit, stayed for the community. I lurk a lot, but sometimes I'm grateful I have a place to go for tips, sharing my work, and laughing when I can make a build night. We're glad to have you with us, Nigioki. I'm sure all hobby stuff at the Gundam needs to stand because... Oh, okay. I'm going to ignore that one. Sorry, same no heavy lurker, mostly because I'm a shy little guy. Believe it or not, I am definitely an introvert, so no shame in being shy. But this chat conversation got weird. Most of us are cool, and the elites tend to get ignored, so they don't get their vanity. Yeah, I think that about sums it up. Like, it doesn't usually become a huge problem. Every once in a while you see weird little like flame wars or so online. People pissing on each other, but it's usually not too bad. I'm an extroverted introvert. What does that even mean, Artie? Need an immobile suit Gundam. I'm gonna stop by a Friday night Zoom session, but I'm also pretty shy. I wouldn't worry about it, CP. I think everybody's really cool. You'd be welcomed with open arms. Means he flexes on nerds. You have a leg? Sweet.
I just do the same thing all over again.
Be very turn on the outgoing person. I have necessary work, public speaking, social events, but I prefer to be away from general populations and enjoy solitude. I guess that kind of describes me in some ways. I do really well in front of an audience or in front of a larger group or whatever. I feel like, and one-on-one's not too bad, but when I get to a certain like mid-sized group, I've got trouble. It just doesn't feel natural for me. Our friends, I've learned so much from the community. Definitely some of the most open and supportive people I've met. No, and I have a leg whisper. Chills up my spine. The pride of Mrs. Mecha on completing a leg is just great.
You know how long it's taken me to get back to this robot?
This Wobot.
Oh my gosh, this robot.
We build Wobots and we fight them. What are your thoughts on the pescatory? I don't even know what that is. Or I know what it is and I don't know what it's called. What is the pescatory? Like the Italian dish? Can we see the leg? Are you guys asking me to tell my wife to show a little leg? Is that what's happening here? That got awkward. Getting relatable on a Saturday evening. Have then asked newbie questions, don't answers in a way that makes me feel like the answer is obvious. Everyone is super nice and helpful. Yeah, we've got a really good group. Stream got funky. I don't know. Can I show off your leg here?
Sure. Here's my leg. It's probably terrible. I don't know what counts as good.
I don't know
or
what
bad.
counts as it's plastic. It's not painted. It's
Using
not
really crummy nippers.
panel lined. So deep analysis here. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Are you sanding the nubs and stuff?
Kind of attempting
Kinda.
to, but I don't know if the sandpaper is just dead or what.
could be.
I don't know. I think I haven't gotten the sanding technique right down.
Can I show off your leg here? There's definitely a moment in there that would be an excellent clip for social media. Maybe I have to get on actually downloading and cutting those clips out. Look, it's Italian fragile. Kid Sleepy Fox Workshop says it looked great. Look at Nick checking out his wife's leg. Good man. This is getting weird.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's funny. I love the G Gundam series because the piloting system was more on the person piloting it. You could use martial arts and the Gundam would move out way. Part of me is curious to paint an entire Gundam in flesh tone, but I'm afraid of the nightmare fuel that could come out of it. That would be interesting. Look up P14. Okay. P143S. Oh. Damn, that's ugly. Nick, this is getting weird. Chat now seems normal. Yeah, I don't like the pescatory thing. It looks kind of ugly to me. Did Mrs. Mecha Warehouse get in a gunplay after meeting you? Yeah, I think
Of course.
more like not Forrest, but she tends to take on my hobbies anyway.
Yeah.
But I think it was more of she started helping me with Mecha Warehouse stuff, and then
And
kind of got
asking
talked
them
into
all sorts of insane questions.
Yeah, I got kind of talked into / asked her way into trying it out. Then the
Yeah, you
mini
got me
mechas are in
the-
bed. The
Sarah Chara Petite. I don't know
Yeah.
what's the actual name of it.
yeah, you watched Evangelion. I have not. I probably should though. Then the mini mechas are in bed. The other one is downstairs watching Flippy or
he's
something.
Zonked out in front of the TV.
Zonked out.
Stinky and dirty, I think.
What's the Mecha Warehouse Discord name? I don't know, Mecha Warehouse Discord. You get a link if you made a purchase. If you didn't get the link to join, James, send me a DM and I'll get you one as soon as I can after the stream. I don't think it's a Gundam by some model I really like. You know anything about the non-zero Studio Night of Night Sky model kit? I don't know anything about it. The name sounds cool though. Anyone going on a Gundam spending spree with their stimmy? When did the term stimmy get coined? I feel like that's like popped up everywhere on the internet in the last like 2 days. And I don't feel like that was used last time around, but maybe I'm weird. Oh geez, Blippi, my kid was obsessed with him forever.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's a marketing genius, I have to say. I don't like half of what he does, but his ability to build a brand and get 3-year-olds to spell his name so they can watch more of his videos is insane. I don't want Blippi in this house. Got enough with Cocoa Melon and Pink Fong and ABC Kid TV and all that. Yeah, I don't know what else he watches. Not that everybody wants to sit around and talk about shows that 2-year-olds watch. What did SP use it? Arrested Development used it in like 2005. I feel like we need to go back and watch Arrested Development again. Maybe we should put that on our list sometime. That was a good show.
Yeah, that's good. Is that on one of the...
I think I saw that on Amazon, maybe. Of course, they'll take it down when we've got 2 episodes left, like they always do. Does that happen to anybody else? You start watching a show, you try to binge watch a show, and then they take it off the streaming network, streaming service, like when you've got like 2 episodes left of the show, with no warning.
It's like they do it on purpose.
Pescatore sounds like something from a bad Japanese monster movie. It kind of looks like it's something out of a bad Japanese monster movie. Duck Monster. On Netflix, I started watching it. We don't have Netflix. I think I saw it on Amazon, though. 4 times now.
I do not understand Santa
That's when you sail the high seas.
at all. I think I'm just making this worse.
Me with The Office last year. Don't worry, G-Plot, I'm not going to read your message. Any of the animes you watch besides Gundam, Nick? So, not really all that much recently. I was in at DBZ back when that was on Toonami. Obviously not as deeply connected as the whole Gundam thing. I want to say there were some other ones that were cool. But I'm having trouble reminding them off the top of my head. Remember what they were. There's what was that show called? It's on also Nick, I stumbled into The Expanse. Damn it, my girlfriend likes it too, so damn. Still in season 1. There you go, Adam. I want to go back and watch all those too. I'm still cliffhangered from season 5 or whatever. What was the show called? It's on YouTube. Is that Mecha Alien something? It's brand new show. I think they just did their 2nd season. Oh, I'll think of it. I hope. Like the aliens drop these weird mech things down on Earth, and it's like jumps through time as people are like figuring out how to use them and how it like changes society and stuff. Obsolete, that's it. Thanks, bud. I kept wanting to say like expendable or something, but obsolete it is. That one is really good. I enjoyed that. I gotta watch the 2nd season, but it was pretty cool show. All of Archer's on Hulu, must watch. I've heard. I think I need to watch Archer. Woodroyd makes some models of them. It's cool. What's it about, please? Kit, you talking about obsolete? Obsolete. So the premise is essentially some sort of like alien life shows up. They don't really communicate all that much. But what they do communicate is essentially some sort of trade for like granite. They want granite or something, and they drop these like robotic, maybe partly organic, like exoskeleton things. And humanity gets these things basically for nearly free because they're so cheap, and starts like applying them, and it's a lot of like military stuff and like terrorism, and it's kind of hard to describe exactly where things are going without like giving away the whole plot of it. But it's really interesting. Obsolete show introduced to Mecha Warehouse canon. I'm not sure I understand. I think my brain's starting to function not so well. Should check it out pretty good. Yeah, definitely, it's worth checking out. And it's like really short episodes. You can binge watch the whole thing in like 2 hours or something. It's not that long. They're like 12-15 minute episodes maybe. Where to watch? It's on, I believe it's on YouTube. Dinner time, gotta get going. See you later, Josh. Thank you for stopping by. And get ready to do this third draw here in a few moments. Imagine real world stuff being considered as something like a series from a TV show or not, like the streaks are where Doolore is produced. Streams. Ah, yes. Bandit Namco Arts channel, they have an obsolete playlist, yeah. It has me slightly hopeful that maybe they'll come up with kits at some point. Would be really cool. I would be all over some obsolete kits and stuff. There are some cool mech designs there. Okay, let's snap these parts together, and then I will do this next draw. They do have kits, Motorride mech. Oh, okay. It's weird that it's not Bandai, since Bandai appears to own the show. Does anyone read Korean?
So close.
This is Mecha Warehouse gifts. Just kidding. Oh man. What a week. Alright, looks like these are tops of the feet or something. Alright, so let's draw a new number. We'll do a number between, let's say, 1 and started watching Breaking Bad, amazing show. I want to watch Breaking Bad. You bought me a Y. Didn't feel most people because they know the real Mecha Warehouse gift is watching you sand plastic. I would make a side Zaku lying around. Do you want to do a Psycho Zaku at 148? I don't. I'll hopefully get some more in though. I think I maybe tried ordering. So a number between 1 and 500. Number between 1 and 500, one number per person, and don't change your number even if somebody else takes it and all that jazz. PJ and I. I think my pace is picking up a little bit. I also need J12. I've never had 4 people pick the same number as me. What's funny is the number range is almost 3 times as much as the number of people here. And we still end up overlapping on the same numbers quite a bit. It's funny how that works out. Where does one find the coming lineups for future kits from Bandai, etc.? I think there's a website page as well as some. There's definitely some places that will publish that information, other than Bandai as well. I forget the link off the top of my head. I could find it, I think. Looks like the oh, I gotta refresh that. Why does YouTube kicking me out over there? The password manager's being a pain in the butt. What's up, John King? Alright, so 1 in 500 was the range this time, right? So 7 numbers again, since there's 7 prizes left. So first up for the PlayStation is 175. The Hyakushiki is 86. Finally, some double-digit numbers again. The ZZ is 499. The RG Zeong is 77. I feel like that's got to be a number somebody picks. And the posters are 370, 241, and 391. So let me know what we got for winners. Shall I have a PS4? I'm talking about we got one of the giveaways is one of the best hit Chronicle PlayStation. Looks like we got some winners. So we got 2 winners, looks like. Chad Creamer with 86 and Seth with 77. ECG is 499. Oh, I can't search over here. Okay, I see Seth's. I see Chad. And ECG. Cool. So, by the way, if you guys win, if you won something, send me a DM or an email with your info, your email address, contact info, address, etc. I'll send them out. Congrats, guys. So Chad got the Hyakushiki, ECG got the ZZ Verka, and Seth got the RG Zeong. That means we got the Best Hit Chronicle PlayStation and the 3 signed posters left. And we'll draw again in 20-30 minutes for the remaining prizes. Wow, 3. Congrats. Nice. Yep. So half the prizes are gone now. We got 4 prizes left. And maybe one more draw left. We'll see. How's your
My other leg.
yeah.
It's going. I think I just gotta snap this together and I'll be done.
Looks like everybody might have been right about her beating me to being done.
Although, does this come with weapons?
Probably.
That's a Roy.
We were asked about the monthly restock list. Our Gunpla is a translation and they're useful links. Just know it takes an extra month or two to get stocked in the Americas. I used to read out in Japanese and I got to quit. I used to have to order when I was doing, before Bluefin, I did a lot of my ordering was all katakana and stuff. I'd either translate or read it myself. Huge pain in the butt. You know, it's not possible that you said she beat you to taking a dump, so I am certain I need to have my hearing checked. Yes, I think that's probably accurate.
Rights to that. Oh my god.
Searchlight, thanks for the chill stream once again, Nick. Congrats on the anniversary of the vid. Good to go. Sleep, night all. Thanks, Searchlight. Have a good evening. I still have to read my Japanese out loud and slow. My wife makes fun of me for it. I hear you there. Mrs. Mecha Warehouse definitely laughs at me sometimes when I...
The facial expressions and things that you make are funny.
On April 1st, Nick will have a stream to show us evidence he's been sanding the same 12 pieces this whole time. It's getting old, right?
I have two legs.
Nice.
Nice.
Sorry to ask, was that the HG Shiki? It is, Chad, the HG Yakushiki that we, I believe, still have in stock right now. I'm gonna call it. Hey, Cody. See you later, dude. It was totally fun, but I love a stupid reveal like that. Proud moment, you finally get your second leg. Like, psych, this whole time I've had you fools watching me sand the same part. I just sand the part until it's nothing but sanding like dust. Achievement to really stand on. She's all excited. She finished building her Wobot. The weekend stream sanding with Nick. This is my first stream. Have you ever done a custom build on stream before? I did a kit bash back, was it late December, maybe early December. I need to go back and paint it still. But that was pretty cool. We did that on stream. Most of my stuff on stream has been basically straight building, though. I just put another order. Good news, his wife can't yell at me because it's my birthday in a couple weeks. I still need to put out my my video with tips and tricks on convincing your significant other to deal with your ridiculous Gunpla purchases. Because I don't know too many people who have spent more money on Gunpla than I have. You know, take out money on their house or whatever to buy kits galore.
He stands up and everything. You know.
We're all watching the modern equivalent to whittling wood. You're a beautiful trickster, sir. What PG kit would you recommend for a first PG build? The only one I built, Chan, is the one I'm working on right here. So maybe somebody else has another suggestion who has more PGs under their belt. I think it really just depends on which one you want to build. I don't know that any of them are significantly different than others in terms of like difficulty and stuff. Some have more stuff or different features. Whereas Ben says it was on sale. That's a good thing there. I don't know the problem. Mine picks them up for me. That is very true. That is very true, Chad. You're in a good boat there. If you like standing by the one nick of the building. So not this PG unless you have lots of sandpaper. This one's a lot of stuff, I have to say. There are a lot of parts. Trying to convince myself to purchase the Godhand nippers. Do you need help convincing yourself? I can probably help you with that. They're
Better.
As the missus says, they are so much better. They cut much nicer. That said, the Disc Bay 3.0 nippers are pretty darn close in terms of quality and a lot cheaper. I think both are good options. I don't have 3.0s yet though. I need to get a pair to try. I work from home currently, and the missus does not. So long as UPS drops out before she gets home, she has no clue. That's the spirit. You can't justify the money, get the Display 3.0 from Nick when he gets them, all worth it at a fraction. As that's spelled, DSP EIA? IAE? Something like that. DSPA. Which one of the three do you like more than get? Which one of the three? I see answering Chan's statement, yeah. But my Display 3.0 smooth as butter and it's greatly sped up cutting and cleaning time. Well, I haven't used Godhand nippers. I can tell you the feeling and result of the buttery cuts from more expensive nippers is transcendent. The first time I think I ever heard angels sing. That's a hell of a review if I've ever heard one. I mean, the main thing might just be which one you can find at a decent price. If you like all three of those. Nick, what maintenance do you do with the Godhand? Basically nothing. I maybe should, but I use them. I don't treat them like crap. But I don't like oil them or do anything fancy. If you're in a high humidity environment, you might want to worry about that stuff, but I don't really do that much stuff with them. Nick, do you know when you're getting the Display nippers back in? I have an order in that should be shipping in the next week or two, and then it's probably about 4 to 6 weeks from there for ocean transit. So best guess would be it's mid-March, probably May sometime. Will be my next Display restock. I'm trying to get that that cycle a little faster. And get stuff coming in more frequently. It's hard because it takes a while for transit for those, since they're on the other side of the world, and those shipments tend to be pretty heavy with all the tools and stuff. Appreciate that God Hands came with directions to make sure you use that correctly. That's relatively new, those little trifold brochures, but it's really it's a great idea on their part, because I think the #1 complaint is breakage due to misuse. And if you can minimize misuse by just educating people, save people a lot of money and frustration. Because I've used these on I don't know how many kits, and I haven't broken them yet. I haven't dropped them on the tip either, but which goes a long way. You need 2 nippers Bandai entry for cutting off sprue, just by God Hand for nub cleaning, but never on clear plastic. I'm trying to go to Japan for base choice for military, but I can only make a list of what I want and they choose for me. Well, good luck. Hopefully you get your pick. Yeah, right. It's a relatively recent thing with the God Hand Ultimate Nippers. We just sent out these trifolds they sent us. They only sent them to us maybe a month or 2 ago. I noticed the Ghostbusters logo on the back of the 3.0 nippers. I asked the company in an AMA, but never heard back. That's interesting. I didn't know that those were on there. Can you put the same base 3 times? Honestly, each grade differently, just more parts, more engineering details. The PG is just more parts and details. Yeah, it's pretty much true. With this one, the only thing that was harder because it was a PG, there's some extra complexity to assembling a few parts of it. Nothing that you can't like figure out, though. It's nothing ridiculous. The shield was a tough one because there's a spring in there and some weird mechanics. Maybe I should look into single blade nippers. Been using a Bandai Spirits build-up nipper at the moment. Yeah, you'll get a much better result with better nippers. Complex one I did was the Zeta. The LED wiring on the wing was annoying. Oh, I could see that being interesting. Nippers I'm using now are from 10 years ago, Zeong brand. Slightly dull now. I've heard mixed stuff. Some people love Zeong, some people think that they're very meh. I don't know if it depends on which model or what your expectations are or what. They're not super expensive. So that's a plus, I guess. I've had Vulcan nippers for about a year now. How are the Vulcans? I've heard of them, but I definitely haven't seen them in person. I'm using it to me a sharp pointed side cutter, dual blade, and think they're great. To me, make some good tools. Those are the basic black nippers. If they are, I use them as primaries, but for cleanup, I use more premium. What grits are you using, if you don't mind me asking? So I've got 4 here. I think it's like 400, 600, 1,000, and 1,500, I think, approximately. Use Zeong 410Ts for about 4 years before getting the Vulcan single blade. We'll never go back to Zeong. And now we'll have to be up early, plus the whole loss of an hour. All right, Damien, have a good evening. I got to keep that in mind too. I should make sure I don't stay up too late tonight. Sunday tends to be one of my earliest mornings of the week, and losing an hour is not going to make that any better. So we're getting close to time for that final draw, though. And we'll probably wrap up the stream soon after. What do different grits do exactly? Sorry if it's a dumb question. It's not a dumb question. So the grits, the lower the number, the rougher the abrasion, I guess, of the sanding implement. So 400 will take material off faster than, say, 1500. So the lower the number, like I usually start with that 400 or 600 and then work my way to the higher numbers, and the higher number serves more as like a polishing cleanup to make sure there's no like sanding lines and stuff. You can get much higher and get even more polished finish, and you could in theory go rougher and really take off material if you wanted to like shape a part or something. But I find these four tend to be a pretty good combo. 400 might be a little excessive, really, but I get away with it. I'm too lazy to change how I do things. Any chance you'll get any of the Anubis atom parts anytime soon? Who makes those? Is that like a Kotobukiya thing or another brand? Or is it finally talk about doing it with DST? Yeah, dead savings time is mixed value. Like, it's nice to have the later daylight or whatever. Nice mind showing the rib piece after the 1500 grit. Oh, thanks for the sub, Heavenly Gamer 19. So this, let's see if we can get this to show up here. Thanks, Firebomb Bassist, for the sub. I use the razor for my sanding. Yeah, some of those whatchamacallits are pretty cool. See if I can get this to focus here. There we go. So that's kind of like focusing on my hand instead of the part. So annoying. The hardest thing to get it to actually focus where I want it to focus. That's not too bad. So I mean, there's a little bit of discoloration. Some of that's just the sanding dust. And when you like top coat it with like a matte coat, it almost entirely disappears. You can't really tell that it was sanded. Time to check. Good luck all. See you later, Arcs 178. Alright, let me snap these together and then pick out some numbers, and we do these draws and wrap the stream up tonight.
Can't mommy just belt a gun?
So make sorry I don't see what we're talking. I'm just concentrating hard on building right now. No worries. Glass files definitely make it easier with transparent. With regular files, it is doable. It just takes longer. I need to play with the glass files too. I'll grab some of the Siren files from Display. Those are definitely seem to be well regarded. There's some other good options on the market too, but those are the ones that we carry. So clear coat removes the discoloration. Yeah, exactly. Clear coat. Good top coat will hide most, if not all, of the imperfections, depending on how good of a job you did on the sanding end. All right, so got those. So next week, I get to finish the feet and start on to the core fighter, I guess. Core fighter / backpack, and then I'm basically done with building out parts. Wait for the spring so I can finally top coat some stuff I built in winter. Is it buffer to help coloring when I sand? Sweet. How's it giveaway? I'm about to do the next round of the giveaway, Demonic. So looks like the number of people has dropped a decent amount. People need to sleep and such. Let's try a number between 1 and 150 this time. How many more pages? 1 and 150, one number per person, and don't change your number if someone else takes it. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 plus some pages just showing how to assemble stuff, I think. Doing the conversion primarily. Might be a few more parts in there. Looks like a large kit. It is a rather large kit. I mean, you can see it in the little side view over here. I mean, it's a long wait for the numbers to come in. We'll pull this sucker out here and put it up. It's, I mean, like 2 hands almost tall. Massive, massive mamma jamma right here. So I'm going to open my G-Tox. So this would be cool. You can see the light at the end of this tunnel. Yes. Miscellaneous number 1 to 150, Chow. 1 to 150. I'll call time here in a moment. The PGs can't wait to build my Unleash soon. The Unleash sounds really cool. I'm excited to get those in. I don't know that I'm going to grab one myself for a while, but I might end up building one eventually. In hexadecimal. What's in hexadecimal, R. Riker? Back when I was like dating my wife, I tried to explain hexadecimal to her, and she got very upset. Remember that?
What?
I tried to explain hexadecimal to you.
Yes, and I cried.
And you cried. The number draw.
Why?
Okay, 1 and 150. We got 4 numbers to draw. So first up, this is for the price of 124 for the GP01 for the PG. That's crazy.
In that chair? Or you want to sit here?
Nobody writes jokes in base 13 anymore. She's still stuck with you. That's love. Like hexadecimal, like 150 is I don't want to think that hard. I'm not even gonna try.
Exactly.
It's a great get out a calculator. Okay, so first up, the PlayStation is number 127. And then we got the 3 posters, which are 107, 58,
What's this?
and 135. And
What's this? Oh, plastic.
if nobody gets those, I'll draw some more numbers.
This. Oh, green.
Kevin Lee 127.
It is blue.
Noisy little dude.
It's blue.
That is blue.
And it's red.
That is red.
Chamois is 58.
Okay, you are sitting in it, honey.
I want to just them and I hold it.
Okay,
I hold
Kevin
it.
Lee.
My birthday. My heaven.
Nick, what's the design for the new coin? Have you seen the picture on the on Instagram? It's basically the Blue 01 robot holding up the box on one side and then an orange version of the logo on the other side. So Kevin Lee with the PlayStation, and then I think and when that kid, I'll make other games. Let's see. Chamois says 58. I thought I saw another 58. I should have seen other 58s. No, you're good, Mr. R. We've got multiple winners, and thankfully that's for the signed poster, so we don't have to deconflict it. If we got 2 winners for that, that's perfect, actually. You be quiet over there. He sees the dum-dum. He's excited.
Thinks of his rocket boosters.
Okay, so Chamois with 58.
Green
Yeah.
And Mr. R with 58.
and red. And this is blue.
That's been when coins are shipping out. I think I should be getting them in April with everything else that we're getting in April. So, okay, we got 2 winners at 58. So we got Chamois and Mr. R. So for those who won prizes, again, send me a DM or an email with your info so we can send those out. We got 1 poster left. I'm going to try drawing a number one more time, just in case. So 118. If we've got a 118, they'll get the last poster. And we're going to do this against the existing set of numbers to save time here. Let's see, 117 and 119, but no... And 118, 118.
Oh, I see you. Whoa, we wobble.
No dice. Instagram or Facebook's fine, or you can just email nick@mechawarehouse.com. Is perfect too, or Discord if you're on the Discord, whichever way, as long as you get in touch with me. Nick@mechawarehouse.com is fine too. This kid's at parts of Max at 3 years old. He's going to be an engineer. He's 2 actually, so he's really ahead of the curve.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, so I don't see a 118. So I'm not going to just keep drawing numbers all night. It's a signed poster, so I'll throw it back into the prize pool for a future stream. But we've got 7 winners tonight, which is pretty awesome, I think. Some awesome stuff given away, some good times. I think tonight was especially fun. And she built a robot. The Portanova for anybody who wants to see the missus' handiwork today. So thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for everything. Really, it's been a trip the past year or so. And if you're looking for something else to do, I hear Gunpla University is streaming, probably starting as of like 10 minutes ago. So you can jump over on his stream if you're looking for something else tonight. And otherwise, see you next week at same time, 8:30 Eastern, and we will hopefully get closer to or finish snapping this stuff together. All right.